The capital of Germany, also the stage for today's contest as we welcome you all to Berlin. Today, a good one in store here between the Atlanta Falcons and the Indianapolis Colts.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And here we go from Berlin. Ashton Doolin now to return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back now, pressure on its way. He's going to be caught by Tyler Ward. And they get this down to the 28. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. From the gun, Taylor. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner. They'll take 2nd down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Completed over the middle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. So on 4th down, here comes Maddox Trujillo and the Colts for a field goal try. This a 48-yard look for it. Kick by Trujillo is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Running it after the penalty. And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's John Robinson. And that's good for a gain of 5. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Robinson a first down and more. He takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign of that run.
They only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him with second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Second down carry for Algier. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's third down now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, Cousins. Pass complete to Robinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Robinson on the inside give. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 13 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Going to the ground again on first. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
To the air, Cousins. That one connects. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Robinson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
After the loss, it's second and goal from the 5. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish off their opening drive. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Doolin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Left side into the hands of Warren. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip the rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw it. Complete beyond the marker. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They've got a first to begin the frame. Taylor trying the left side. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Going with the screen to Taylor. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break off something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
3rd and long for him here. He's got Pierce. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the ground, E.J. Giddens gets it. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate, that offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, well, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, there's a big part of me that even through all these interceptions this year appreciates the gunslinging nature of this rookie quarterback. But the other side of me knows that when you get a narrative written about you and you become turnover prone, that can be a really tough narrative to change.
Short pass brought in. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlaying the interception into points. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
On the return, here's Doolin. In the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Running out route complete. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
To throw it on first down. It's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's a pickup of 12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, Shaq. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Throw complete to Warren. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Running right. This is Taylor. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go.
They go again with Taylor. Another big rip for him. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11.
16 more yards.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for an Indianapolis 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Taylor again. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
On 2nd and 5 now. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts earn the chance to tie before halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action now for Cousins. And the man is there to knock that away. That throw intended for Drake London. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. That one's caught by Mooney. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Cousins to throw once again. Finds a man right side. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Now Cousins again. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get some late points and the lead. Drake London with the touchdown.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. This makes it up to the 25. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Throwing from the gun here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up. They'll try and throw it here. He's trying another one deep. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become...
They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
They are throwing it again. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it, and he's got it down to the 30 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. On the right hash, it's a 47-yarder. Kick by Trujillo is good. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
From the 29. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this up to the 33-yard line. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Now Cousins on 3rd and short. Puts him on the out route. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 39-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff for Robinson, running right. Along the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Staying with Robinson. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 49-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. That one complete to Pitts. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
We look underneath here, Robinson. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Robinson. How about this? He can't even get past the line of scrimmage. No challenge for the end zone here.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
On 3rd and goal, it's Cousins. Has it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send wk10 after the field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. Koo able to put it through. and add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25, couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Now toss play, Taylor. Solid run in here, and that's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Second down carry for Taylor. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
38-yard line.
Let's go now. 72.
To throw here on 1st down. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. The defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Brings up 2nd.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
22-yard line.
Running left is Robinson. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Falcons with the ball. They're leading, but not by a ton. And on 3rd down, the Colts going with the nickel here. To the air, Cousins. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's Robinson up the middle. So call it a half dozen on that run block. It's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play. So this is 2nd and 3. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Cousins. That's completed right side. And they make the tackle at the 38. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
First and 10. Cousins. Throwing the out route complete. All the way. That's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Drake London with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point by Q is up and good. And the Falcons double their lead to 14.
31, Colts 17.
Now to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Doolin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
5 yards. It's second down.
Another try following the sack. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Xavier Watts picks it. Well, we all remember.
I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither. Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly United, never spirited. Only restaurant is gonna be militant.
What?
I mean Michelin, traveling on dividends. She said that I'm bald like a 90s symbol is. I'm getting paid talking rap on the internet. Yeah, my name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim flying straight from Manopon. Rolling out to Durban, Marvel pudding with some prawns. Then I fly out to Miami and I'm eating like a don, huh? I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's I go to Miami just for dinner. I went to Japan for a pickup. I just missed a flight, I'm in Atlanta. I just went to Spain, that's a bither.
Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. What's the difference, man?
Ibiza, Ibiza, you won't see me in neither. Invited to the function, I don't go, I got amnesia. I'd rather be in Vegas at the Caesars. My winter out in Josie, not in Bali, cause it's cheaper. Switch it up. From Africa, home of diaspora. More than the trip around the globe, we the settler. Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out to Baltimore, then landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany,